Well, they may not be in the military, but a handful of civilians and veterans earned their jump wings today in Frederick. Each January and July, the World War II Airborne Demonstration Team holds a 10-day course at the old Frederick Army Airfield to teach people how to parachute from a plane. At the end of their training, the students go up in a World War II era C-47 and they leap at a height of roughly 3,000 feet. The team allowed us to outfit one of their instructors today with a GoPro camera to give you a personal perspective on what that's like. 7 News reporter Sid Starnes has the story from Frederick.
Now, before you get to this point, just floating in the sky, you have to decide to come to the 10-day school. 42-year-old Kathleen Healy decided to come all the way from New Jersey after her brother completed it in 2008.
My birthday is actually June 6th, which is D-Day. So I've always had a connection to World War II, and I just was like, I want to do that.
Now, it's not all fun and games at the get-go. There's a lot of important training you have to undergo before you even jump out of the plane. Senior instructor Tom Boyle has been with the team 10 years. He says safety is the top priority.
It's like building a house. You have to have a solid foundation, and we boiled that foundation down to hand placement on the exit and landing. If you can have those two things working correctly, then everything else is pretty straightforward.
He says some may find it weird that they are training someone to jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
And this is a very unnatural thing, totally unnatural.
Once tests are passed and you're clear to jump, it's time to put your parachute on. Then check your equipment and board the plane that you won't be on when it lands. While in the air, Kathleen says on her first jump, she thought her heart would be beating out of control. But it didn't, because she was joined by the very person who encouraged her to do the course in the first place.
I had a sense of calmness, knowing my brother was there. My brother would never let me do something that would harm myself, so.
She says still, there is a time when the reality of the situation sinks in.
I think the heart rate will increase once you hear that 1 minute, and you repeat it back, and you know, this is it. It's happening right now. When you get out the door, just get into your tuck position and keep your head down so that the risers come up and the chute opens, and then all of a sudden, you're just out there.
After 5 jumps, you're qualified. And for Kathleen and others, it's a special moment when they get their jump wings.
I get pinned by a World War II veteran. And that's just so nice, because they're not going to be around much longer.
Reporting for 7 News, I'm Sid Starnes.
Now tomorrow, starting at 8 in the morning, is the open hangar day at their facility in Frederick, where the public is invited to come see live World War II history displays and watch airborne demonstrations.